I'm Garrett Coleman.
And I'm Jason Aramis.
And we are the founders and directors of Hammerstep, a Brooklyn-based dance company integrating Irish step dance with tap, hip-hop, African stepping, body percussion, previously rebellious forms of dance.
Right, left, tap, down, going up the ground a little bit more. Level changes.
We like to do as much as we can to interact with the community around us. So we've done work at the Brooklyn Library, through the Lincoln Center.
Cross position, 5, 6, 7, 8, jump.
Our dance company focuses on live performance. Right now we're in the process of building a larger show, but in the meantime we're doing workshops with youth around New York and greater sort of tri-state area.
There you go. Now we've got our basic beginners Irish stepping.
All the supporters of our Kickstarter campaign. Now our Kickstarter campaign was to do with our new show. We raised a bunch of seed money, $75,000 in fact, to start this new show concept. And some of those people chose the Learn to Hammerstep workshop reward. And so if they chose that, then they could come here, meet us, they could learn about what we do and learn the basics of how we start to Hammerstep.
It may seem kind of weird to integrate Irish with tap and hip-hop and these kind of distinct dance forms, but they all really came from similar histories in their own respective social contexts. The people at those times were using their cultural language of music and dance as a form of rebellion against some sort of oppression in their time period. So we decided to bring those dance forms together to make a larger statement. The results has been pretty awesome. So Hammerstep's new show concept for New York City is called INDIGO GREY, and it's an immersive theater experience that takes the audience out of their seats and brings them into the action itself, walking them through a warehouse setting that's been transformed into a museum come to life around them. The action of this futuristic dystopian story is told through live music and dance, responsive technology, and the audience itself is the main protagonist.
We want to use emerging technology like projection mapping and sort of digital set design to not only bring a futuristic world to life, how it would be in the future, but also replace the notion of a physical set. Therefore, we can use maybe a smaller factory space and recycle that space, allowing the visitor to enter sort of new spaces over and over again, and maybe get them to sort of question where they are at the same time and confuse them a little bit.
And we're looking at probably winter or spring 2016 release of this initial show.
Yeah, it's really exciting because like we said, we've actually managed to get the seed funding together. That was the hardest part for us. We had this great idea. We built a lot of the dance team around it. A lot of the choreography is already done, but we just needed that kickstart. Excuse the pun. Through the sort of support of our followers in New York, who are pretty excited to see what our next steps are, we can then use that money to then get the venue, get the pre-production going, get the team practicing and rehearsing, and hopefully bring New York a great show.
Snap, beat,